Chicken and skinny noodle soup. This chicken noodle soup uses Lipton Soup Secrets. I know that Lipton makes one with bits of chicken, but why use that if you can add your own juicy meat and vegetables? I usually use the product called Noodle Soup with Real Chicken Broth, but if you'd like, you can try the one with extra noodles. These soup secrets come in boxes, with 2 envelopes per box. When you open an envelope, the noodles look like tiny bits of shredded paper in yellow powder. The noodles will expand, but even when completely cooked, they'll be thinner than angel hair pasta. That's why I'm calling it chicken and skinny noodle soup. The following recipe makes enough for 2 people or one very hungry one. If desired, you can double up on the recipe, using both of the envelopes in the box. I love watching this soup come together almost as much as I like eating it. So I'm going to talk about cooking it as if it's a story. For the short version of the recipe, skip down to the ingredients list and the no-nonsense directions at the bottom. Cook the chicken, crush 2 cloves of garlic. If the celery stalk has any leaves, cut them off. Put the garlic, celery leaves, and a chicken thigh into a pot. Cover with water. Bring to a boil and let bubble away for 20 minutes. If you are lucky, you might be able to see golden drops floating away in the water. What are those things? Fat? Oil? Whatever they are, they look delicious. Prep the vegetables. This can be done while the chicken is cooking. To dice the celery, cut a single stalk into 4 pieces lengthwise. That means cut it in half, then cut those 2 pieces also in half. Gather the 4 lengths together and slice through all 4 at the same time, moving down the stalk and continue slicing until you have diced through it all. Now for the carrot. This is just my crazy way of cutting it into approximately equal pieces. Starting with a narrow end, slice the carrot into coin-shaped pieces until you get halfway through. Cut the remaining carrot in half lengthwise, then continue slicing through, making half-moon-shaped pieces. Peel and dice a potato if desired. Adding the potato is optional, they make the soup more filling. Cook the vegetables. Take the chicken out of the pot and set aside to cool. Discard the garlic and celery leaves. Add the diced celery, carrot, and potato to the pot and let simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. Cook the noodles. Add the envelope of Lipton Soup Secrets to the pot. Break up any clumps. The noodles will swirl around vigorously in the water. Cook for about 5 minutes. Finish. While the noodles are cooking, you can shred or cut up the chicken into bite-sized pieces. 5 minutes after the noodles go in, you can add the baby peas if desired. Though initially frozen, they give a pop of freshness when you later chow down on them. Add the cooked chicken and turn off the heat after it all heats through. Ingredients: 1 chicken thigh, 2 garlic cloves, crushed 1 celery stalk, including the leafy part if possible, 1 carrot, peeled 4 cups of water, 1 envelope Lipton Soup Secrets noodle soup with Real Chicken Broth, 1 potato, peeled and diced optional, 1/4 cup frozen baby peas optional. Directions: 1. Cut off the top part of the celery. Put the celery leaves, garlic cloves, chicken thigh, and water in the pot. Heat to boiling and let it cook until the chicken is done, about 20 minutes. 2. While the chicken is cooking, dice the celery, carrot, and potato if using. Remove the cooked chicken and set aside to cool. Discard the garlic and celery leaves. Add the diced vegetables to the pot and let the chicken and skinny noodle soup. This chicken noodle soup uses Lipton Soup Secrets. I know that Lipton makes one with bits of chicken, but why use that if you can add your own juicy meat and vegetables? I usually use the product called Noodle Soup with Real Chicken Broth, but if you'd like, you can try the one with extra noodles. These soup secrets come in boxes, with 2 envelopes per box.